At the time, I didn't recognize as having a mental health issue, but it was when I was 14, and I attempted suicide by hitting myself against a rock. And it was due to a lot of stress, probably from just being a teenager and a lot of hormones levels and so on. And I remember I was very stressed at the time and I had a panic attack. And I didn't seek professional help until 5 years later. And I was diagnosed at the time 19 with depression, but now it took 6 years though to diagnose myself with bipolar. And I've been seeking a lot of help in that time to recognize myself as someone who has lived experience. Yeah, and I went in and out of hospital for about 10 times now. The last admission was I had a panic attack in the city, and I recognized that having a trauma or just something that triggers me, I have to slow down and to breathe and make sure that I can go through this relapse. 14 onwards to 27. Yeah. I've been lucky to be offered a place called CCU, a mental health rehabilitation area for people with mental illnesses, and specifically for my bipolar. And I am really improving it as well. They get help with budgeting and lived experiences as well. I would say there's a lot of low points in my life. One of them is going out to the hospital. But I tell myself that although I take 10 steps backwards for my recovery, I can always take 20 steps forward to reach my recovery. And my lowest point was just probably my first admission into the hospital. I was on constants for 1 month. A nurse was following me around. I couldn't eat. I thought the food was poison. I couldn't shower myself. I was peeing myself all the time. After 2 months, I was released from Constance, and I was in the hospital for 3 months at PA Hospital. And my journey with the hospital system has been ongoing, on and off, even though it's been 10 times. But admission in the hospital doesn't mean that I'm a failure or anything like that. It doesn't mean that I'm a failure at life or a failure at controlling my mental health recovery. It's just a sign that I'm struggling. I'm struggling, but I know that I can overcome it with my own strength and help from other people as well. Recently, I finished a module in DBT, dialectical behaviour therapy, and I find that those are really important strategies and keys I use to help myself. CBT, cognitive behaviour therapy, treatment medications. I'm on a lot of medications, which help me stabilize me chemically, and support from friends, family, and doing these kind of speaking opportunities to help raise awareness. It also gives me a really quite therapeutic kind of thing, it's quite therapeutic for me to share my story and so on. Definitely mindfulness, and writing having a gratefulness diary, and do a lot of breathing before doing something that's going to trigger you or make you cause a bit of stress as well, and taking medication, and being responsible for my medication time and stuff like that, and also connecting with friends and family too. Yeah. I would say to myself, in the realm of social media and technology, because I'm quite big on social media, I'm a blogger on mental health and fashion, I would tell myself that, as I said earlier today, your self-worth does not defined by how many likes or dislikes you get on Instagram, Facebook, and so on. Your self-worth is based on what you believe in yourself, and not by comparing yourself to other people and so on. Not to rely on all your coping mechanisms. The group of coping mechanisms may work on one time, but it doesn't all work in every season you have in your life. You always be open and honest and to yourself that if there's not something not working, something else will try to work for you.